Alright. Back in the prison. Talk to Anton. Get his dialogue. Because I think he's talking to them here just gets you new people for the relations menu.
Patience is golden.
Keep this in mind, by the way. There's a Nopon in there. And he's got, if you can see on his back, he's got a hammer. Which is, if you remember, I drew note to it before. Where is it? No, it's not you. Berber has one. Yeah, Berber has one. Where's the city? Here's the city. It's just Tapapa not here. There's a couple other Nopon we've seen that have those hammers. Yeah, or not Tapapa, Salmon. Salmon has one. We've seen a couple Nopon that have those hammers. They do pay, they do actually play a role later. Also, we've unlocked Agnes Castle as a Unity chart. Queen of Agnes. Hey, she looks familiar. I wonder if I've seen her before. I like how Kevis Castle here and Agnes Castle don't have they're antagonistic towards the city, while these ones are actively threatening. They don't have a negative banner to one another, like like these ones do. Okay, cryptocurrency.
Let's do breakfast, yeah? Gotta keep our strength up.
Always nice to have more friends.
Yeah, so basically you just talk to the people in here and you unlock new city things because we haven't met these people before. These are prisoners. I don't think they have any actual, like, yeah, they don't really have any relation to each other. I get the feeling I'm gonna have to read this. I hope it's voiced, but I get the feeling I'm gonna have to read. Nope. Good morning, prisoners. How are you this fine morning? It's a good day to show gratitude to your jailers. We let you keep your criminal lives. Least you can do is work till you die. Them what don't work don't eat. And so without further ado, here's your work details for today. Today's food gathering duty is in the perimeter woodland. You're to team up based on your assigned cell. First, gather 20 bundles each of Cardinal's Gold Burdock, Peachy Truffle, and Honey Plum. This is all. You said first, implying that there's more. Phew, sounds like another breezy one today. Oh, for sure. Might even be able to sneak in a naparoo, don't you think? Bleh. Seems plenty rough to me. Uni, your hobby is picking weeds. Sam, I don't even want to think what a hard day's work looks like here. Something wrong, Tyon? They just did a weird thing that I noticed that this game does, and I think it's weird. This team's a party. Like, this party's a team, they work together, right? Union lands were just looking at those two in the back, and they were noting, like, oh, what are you talking about? This looks hard. They were having their own conversation. But the second these two start to talk, they automatically turn and give their attention as if they're a part of the conversation. Not every chat between two team members needs to be a full party, thing. Something wrong, Tyon? Those foodstuffs that the guard named. It's the exact same food that the castle distributes to us. Hey, does that mean the food the colonies receive, it's all picked here? It would be the natural conclusion. So they're using the lost numbers as free labor. Well, I mean, yeah, that's a prison thing. We're now opening the gate to the perimeter of woodland. And no funny business, you hear me? Anyone acts suspicious, they get taken out. End of. We're supposed to keep our heads down until we can execute the plan. Let's just head for the woodland. Okay, let's see if I can finish this entire area up in one go. Because I do not want to have to do another part here.
Always nice to have more friends.
Because the next part's going to be nothing but a massive amount of cutscenes.
Me, or did the guard back there say first?
There you go.
There might be more to this job than we bargained for. I think we're in for a rough day.
I like that. I like how she called out what I said. Oh, he mentioned something, I'm gonna have to reread that. Tremendous power locked away. When try using it during prison duty. Yeah, we know, no interlinking. Yep, so during combat you don't get the interlink power, I believe. What's with all the question marks? Oh, are these just here? Yeah, they're just here. Although I'm sure, yeah, there's one still there.
Give me some of that sweet ether.
I got 4 from that. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, just basic scavenging quest. I do like the fact that there's just random guards around. It's not like other prison
Rare specimen.
scenes in games where it's just like, well, you all get to go out to the yard, and then they just vanish for like 10 years.
I'm sick of all this gathering.
Well, how about we inquire about our new digs along the way?
Okay, what's up with you? Oh, I know what you guys do. Yeah, the question marks give you stuff. Is this what prison workers always like? Yeah, man, some days instead of picking food, it's mining for resources. Either way, a full hard days of labor. I see. You haven't picked your share yet? Have this. Are you sure? You don't want to be too tired for the breakout? Yeah, this will definitely help. Yeah, so they
Doing the same work, but
just give you a
still
chunk.
have to share with strangers.
Let's hope we can get them out without a hitch.
Well, I mean, you're not technically strangers anymore. You're their hope. Like, a lot of them are not... A lot of them probably disagree with Gondor's, like, stagnant, like, want of just not really doing anything. A lot of them probably do still have hope. It's a perfectly valid notion to surrender that given the circumstances, however,
Pretty rare specimen.
that doesn't mean it's, normal. Or doesn't mean that it's a thing that everyone's done. Some people still have hope. Yeah, I think that's all the question marks are, is they just give you the various resources you need to collect. Which is weird. It's nice time saving, but it's kinda useless considering it's not hard to get this stuff. Oh, there was a honey plum there and it vanished now that I have everything. Hey, you sick of random gathering? Because goodness, is there a lot of it later?
Oh, for the love of Spark, how can there still be more to
and get to it already. You're just dragging this out.
I like the commentary there. At the end of the last part, Senna and Lance, you know, they got together in their honestly kind of like pity party style conversation. However, you know, they've been bonding quite a bit throughout the story. Yet Senna's still willing to call Lance out on his, like, immature nature sometimes. I like that. Okay. That's all they do, by the way, is they just give you the stuff you're looking for, so there's no point in me reading the dialogue and wasting time. Hey, you know, you're doing this, yada yada yada, let's go and, you know, here, take these, you could use them for, you know, save the energy for the breakout.
There's so much you can gather around here. To think this is how they keep the colonies fed. I honestly don't know how to feel. Oh, are we finally finished? Let's get this report done.
Doing this day after day would definitely get old.
Been a chunk of time since I've played this game. Not since the last part to this part, but there was a month between when I started playing again, because I even showed it off the whole January thing. Like, I forgot Senna cries when you take fall damage. Okay, I think I gotta go out and do something else. I do remember fighting wolves. Like fighting the wolf things. Okay. We've collected our quota. Let me be the judge of that. Alright then, here's the list for the next batch. What? We worked our asses off and now you want more? You got a problem with that? Feel free to die if you prefer. We're keeping you alive out of the goodness of our bleeding hearts. You want to stay that way? You work. What did you just... Hey, we need to lay low until you know. Oh no. I just gotta make random noises to make sure my microphone's picking audio. Right, that'll do. Work's over for today. Back to yourself. What about the next thing you wanted? You just said there was something else I had to do. And then you just said go back to your cells. I stink of dirt. We gotta stay patient. Just 2 more days. It's inconceivable. All the people... Inconceivable! All the people here have to work like this every day? They're being seen as expendable labor. I imagine the overseers don't consider them human. We need to keep our strength up for tomorrow. Time to call it a night. Yeah, you're right. Oh boy. Party survived the first day of prison labor. There's nothing left to do but take it easy and rest up till tomorrow. Is there actually... No. Because I know there's an actual canteen here, like for food. To get like a meal. But I don't remember when you unlock it. It might be quest related. I only want to talk to the people I haven't talked to yet because I don't care about the random filler dialogue.
I think I had enough backbreaking labor to last me for a term or 2.
Tyon, are you feeling unwell? Should we head back to the cell and let you rest up for a bit?
I mean, that was already the plan. Dang it. Good morning. Everything's ready. Then let's get back to the central cell block. Let's go give our best to the old penal colony again today, mateys. Senna chuckles. Or giggles, I don't remember. That Ghondor certainly enjoys skiving off, considering how insistent she was that we keep our heads down. Actually, if I recall correctly, she said to pretend to be model prisoners. Whatever we do, we have 1 more day of it. 5 years since they caught you.
I'm gonna start snoring while standing up.
You've got to pay attention or they're gonna get real mad.
Kind of impressive that you've been here for 5 years and they haven't gotten you, because remember, they say every year at the... Well, I don't remember if they say every year if there's an eclipse, or they just say whenever there's an eclipse they execute a number. So it may not be once a year, but this is a science fiction world, so it may be every week for all we know. Which isn't how lunar and solar cycles work, but... The job today is calling the Ferris population living in the perimeter woodland. It wasn't wolves, it was Ferrises. Anyone who kills a Ferris will be excused from other duties for the rest of the day. Make sure to bring proof when reporting in. Not just any Ferris, though. The idea is to eradicate the ones that are going berserk. Well, that's much more like it. No more digging in the dirt like yesterday. The Ferrises are reported to have mauled a large number of people yesterday. Have fun out there. Why don't you use your levenesses? It'll make quick work of them. Any units assigned here are being prepared for the war games tomorrow. Even if they weren't, why bother wheeling out the big guns for something this trivial, especially when we've got you lot. Yeah, they are expendable, or at least that's how it's treated. Now get out there. The day is wasted. Anyone found disobeying orders will be terminated on sight. He sounded pretty gleeful about that, don't you think? Gleeful's the word, yeah. And he's gonna have to do... All he's gonna have to do is sit back and enjoy the show while we're out there fighting crazed Ferrises. I cannot understand how one can derive any pleasure from such a cruel pastime. Still, we ought to move out. Call the superiority complex, Tyon. They're the winners. The people in here are the losers, technically, because they've been caught. And therefore...
Guards treating us like dirt. Who do they think we are? I know exactly how you feel. Still, for the good of the plan, let's hold our peace for now, eh?
Therefore, they're lesser than, I guess. I guess that's the logic. I don't agree with it, but I get it. Well, I understand.
Way better than yesterday's. I still can't seem to work up the energy.
If we do this, we're exempt from the other jobs. I think this is our best bet.
Yeah, it's the same logic that people have about crushing, like, bugs. Like, deriving pleasure from, like, stomping on ants and spiders and all that.
Blow our cover while in combat.
Yeah, no interlinking. Got it.
Ghondor's just punching a wolf. Ghondor. Do they normally look this aggressive? Oh, it's you. I don't know about that last word. Like, she says it a few times, but as far as I understand, that's not a okay word to say. I think that word bothers people. So for the sake of it, I'm not going to say it. Mind you, it's been in audio in the last part, because she says it, but that doesn't mean I'm saying it. I thought I told you to keep a low profile. Go on, get out of here. You won't get rid of us that easily. Suit yourselves. Then let's at least make it quick. Not a problem. For some reason, looking at the name of this thing, I thought that they spelled the name of the word berserk, because they didn't say berserk earlier. But no, it's just like the region. Man. The logic of that, or not the logic, the timing of that, where I hit him with the break just as Lance topples them. Oh. Runs away all derpy like. Huh? Oi, stop right there. fast legs on that one. Don't sound so impressed. We lost it, huh? We better run after it. What about these folks here? I'm touched by your concern, but they're experienced soldiers, alright? But... Come on, you lousy grunts. You gonna kneel over from tiny scratches like that? You get it right now, or so help me, I'll tear you limb from limb and feed you to the Pharisees, my bloody self. My bloody self. Irk, rather. Lazy gits, I swear. Git, I don't think is a bad thing, so I think I can say that. Because she's using British slang and colloquialisms and all that. Because remember, this game is themed around British stuff. I'll pile them up somewhere out of the way, then I'll come find you. Which makes me really surprised that I don't think any character in this game calls someone else a wanker. But I think that would be going a little too far into the category. Go on ahead now. Don't waste that start.
Let's follow these. Our irises should be able to track the prints.
Oh yeah, I hate the tracking missions. Because it doesn't work.
The paw prints lead deeper into the woodland.
Come on, let's chase this thing down. Don't want it getting away.
I just thought about something. The eye patches, like, yeah, we took the eye patches off because no one else wears them, therefore we can't wear them because we'll blow our cover. Didn't it say that Mobius is able to track us based on our irises?
It's more brutal than I thought.
Oh,
How could they
I don't
lose the
remember.
move? Whose sick idea was this?
This was a nice
Nope.
find.
Oh yeah, I forgot you could just randomly find dead creatures. Okay, where's the wolf? I wonder if that's it. Oh, it's a ferris. It's not a wolf. Why do I keep calling it a wolf? We caught up with it. Good. Now let's take it out before it hurts anyone else. Is there going to be another one that jumps into the fray?
I see you. Hazy figure.
Didn't break it. Like I thought I did, or I thought it would have. But I guess hitting creatures on the side with a break attack doesn't necessarily... Yeah, did I missed. I think I've mentioned this before, but I like this battle theme. This like tough enemy boss theme. I like it because it's high energy and high spirited, so it is a good boss theme. However, it's also like kind of, I don't know how I would say it. It's kind of like, I get the feeling that anything bad could happen at any moment. The song, to me it sounds as if it's like an energetic, oh, you're winning sort of song. You're the hero, you're winning. But it also sounds like, oh, it's a tough enemy and the fight could twist at any point. It gets along a good message, I like it. Phew, we took it down somehow. They sure don't mess about with the work detail here. Our duty is accomplished. What now? We should probably go report it, but... Oh, what? You already took it out? But I barely got to go nuts yet. Go nuts? You really have a taste for battle. I mean, look at her weapon. Ah, well. What's done is done. You guys better hop to it and report to the guards. Huh? Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. You earned it, didn't you? Anyhow, since there's not a lot of attention on the place now, we'll take a look around to scope things out for tomorrow. Alright, if that's how you want to play it.
Guess that wraps up today's work.
Still having to double check to make sure, I'm so close to getting this. I guess because I'm not fighting any tough creature. I'm not fighting anything much higher level than me, which means I'm not getting any SP.
That wraps up today's work. Let's go report back.
What is this? Who's you? Look, there's three. Oh, the gemstones are the guy. Three of them: blue, yellow, and red, or whatever. The Nopon said any color was fine, if I recall. In that case, take all of them. I can't decide. Let's just take them all. I'm sure you get some sort of like bonus if you.
Is that what I think it is?
Man, I could fight that horde of Ferrises, but why do I keep calling? Oh no, that was actually correct that time. They were Ferrises. I thought I called them Wolves again. Yeah, make a noise. Was nowhere pouring. Like, one sip from my can into my glass would have made that much noise. Oh well, what's wrong with you? Dead, probably. This also does kind of sadden me. Like, assuming this character's dead. No comment, no dialogue, no cutscene, no mention. Just, that's it. This dead body here has just as much a presence as this rock, as this tree, as this tree, as this body. It's actually kind of sad if you think about it. Especially this one. This one's even worse because there's no one next to it. You're just... no one cares about you. That's your legacy, is just nothing. It's really screwed up when you think about it. Which is one of the things I love about this game. I think this game is beautiful because it balances that line perfectly. A number of parts ago, we had a fight with a pirate who was a manly man who sucker punched lands and had funny, interesting dialogue. The part after that, we had the relatively high-spirited, high-energy Fiona. Mind you, her part was kind of sad, what with the whole child soldier stuff, but still relatively high energy. Right after that, we had the whole off-seeing thing with Monica. And then we have this guy over here. This game has the perfect fine line of shit that will just make you sad. Pardon my language. Stuff that will just... you think about it and it makes you sad. Like this. And Monica's off-seeing and all that. Or not the off-seeing of Monica, but that quest. Stuff that will just make you sad. But then it's got a good balance of funny, chuckly things like this. This game's not afraid to break from its mold. Because it knows for a fact it breaking from its mold is going to make its return to the norm hit harder. Which I think is really good game design. Because imagine if this game was nothing but sad. If this game was nothing but sad, oh well, whatever, it's a sad game, who cares? if this game was nothing but funny, ooh, look at it, it's a funny game, whatever, haha. But the fact that this game rides the balance pretty well without being jarring, I think it really boosts the story. It's parts of that reason why I think Xenoblade 2 is written worse. Is because a lot of the cutscenes attempt to just be funny, but kind of fail. They're meant to be funny in a slapstick sense. Like the Tora Nopon part where you activate his robot and it does an anime maid girl style pose, and then it cuts back to the main characters just with like cartoon pure white circle eyes. It's like, I almost expect them to just add into that game for a fun. That and their Zeke. This game, it's got funny, energetic moments, but then I don't know, I think it's beautiful. They play an accent to the sad story. We've defeated a Ferris that had gone wild. Oh, you have? Have you? Where's the proof? Here you go, the thing's horns. Oof, you could have taken that from any old Ferris. It won't count as proof for me. You what? Should have taken its mane. What the ever snuffing sparks? That guy really gets on my wings. Nothing to be done? Let's go back and look for something that'll convince them. Ugh, more walking. Great.
How is this even allowed? The lost numbers lot must have the patience of a sage.
Okay, cool it. Just bear with it for now.
I think that's an interesting little cutscene dialogue there too. Even Senna's getting fed up with Lanza's whining. Oh, you're done already? Pretty much. More importantly, what are you lot doing out here? Let me explain. Well, sure sounds like the guard gets off on messing with you guys. Take these. Giant Ferrosaur. We just brought those back. Huh? You give him those, he'll have to leave you alone. Thanks for that. Oh, I thought there was... I distinctly remember there being dialogue about her giving up her... Like... Her giving up what they did so they would have to do more work just to help this lot. I distinctly remember that being a cutscene. Her selflessly giving up her freedom of the day, quote-unquote. You're proof we did what we said. You okay in the back there, buddy? You got drunk? No, did you feel like fading in and out of existence there? Well, I'll be. It looks like you really did take down that Ferris. I'm a man of my word. You're relieved of the duties for the rest of the day. Sounds like you did well. Thanks for your help, Ghondor. Don't even mention it. Besides, I also wanted time to talk about tomorrow. Good point. I do want us to go over the details tomorrow. Or together, or whatever. I was about to say, let's go back to the cell blocks, and then it occurred to me that there's a chance that her cell blocks are... though Ghondor had to help them prove it, the party subjugated an enraged Ferris and finished their second day of prison. It occurs to me that these people's cell blocks may be in another spot of the prison, because I highly doubt over there is the sole part of the prison. Actual cutscene? Yep.
We make our move at 0800, right after outdoor duties start. My men will cause a commotion outside, draw out the guards and jailers. The guards will be armed, so you dags will need to deal with them. Use the element of surprise.
And the jailers?
They're small fry. I'll take care of them.
All right.
How many guards?
About 30. Take out 20 or so and we'll be sitting pretty. Then we break straight through the west gate. We'll have you lot covered, so just run for it.
And how do we break through it? It's not like it's made of tissue.
Surely you lot can handle a gate. Why else would the bitch queen even send you?
Why do you keep calling Monica that? She's your mother.
I'll call her whatever the hell I like. Anyways, you all got the gist of the plan now.
You call that a plan? There's nothing to get. We don't even have any contingency measures, do we?
I bet you're fun at parties, arsehat.
I prefer level-headed, thank you.
Anyhow, we'll gather in front of Watchtower 1. After breaching the gate, thin out. You run and you don't look back. Clear?
Okay, we'll do that.
Good. You're dismissed.
Ghondor?
Hmm?
Please, just be careful.
Who do you think you're talking to? You look like you'd make short work of that gate.
Huh? Me?
That wallop of yours on the first day. One hell of a hit. You sure give him a run for their money.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Looks like someone's ready to go.
Shania!
Well, look what the Hawks dragged in.
Nice to see you too, Ghondor. I've been here the whole time. You didn't notice?
Oh, I'm sorry. Want a medal?
Arrogant as ever.
Anyway, think you're ready for this?
Who do you think you're talking to?
Oh, touchy. Just don't screw this up.
You and Shania were friends from the crib. Was that it?
Yeah, since we were kids.
I didn't realize.
Chick didn't know when to stop following me around. Had it up to my ears with her. Heard you bombed the selection test. And not for the first time.
Yeah. I couldn't win. In the last round.
Why'd you use the cestus? You can barely throw a punch, makes no sense.
Because I thought if I used your weapon, I could capture a bit of the Ghondor spirit.
You know that name pisses me off. And more excuses, eh? Stop copying me. You're even wearing my gloves now. Right, enough is enough. Nothing to say for yourself. Ugh! Hang on, aleftness! Don't you have any originality? It's no wonder you lost. No wonder you never get picked. I have my style. She has hers. Why doesn't she get the message? I'm so sick of it.
Hey, now.
They seem confident. Are we okay?
Everything's going to plan. Everything's fine. Everything.
We can't afford to flub tomorrow's mission, huh? I really hope it'll all go to plan.
It has to. We'll do everything we can to make it work.
Gasp, the plot thickens. Okay. You, oh yeah, more to your side quest. Got something for you. Oh, that's very nice of you. You bring all stone. Yeah, we couldn't decide which one was best. Let's see, in that case, please take blue stone. Okay. And give warm regards of Ruggy Scruggy to Shill Shill. Wonder what would happen if I picked the blue one. The stone search was successful. Ruggy Truggy entrusted the party with a stone to give to Shill Shill. Okay, will you trade with me now? No. Okay. So, one of two things may occur here. Because right now I'm at 40 minutes, so I don't think I have enough time to do half of next part. Because next part's, she said beat the 20 guard, you go beat 20 people, and then you do a boss fight, and then there's a massive stint of cutscenes, and then there's a boss fight. I think I'm going to have to do the 20 guards next time. I'm just trying to find out how to pace this properly.
I've already got food on the brain.
Is my... Oh, I can't cook in here. Level up, I don't think I... Oh, yeah. Didn't think I had enough,
Definitely feel stronger.
of a level. I'm giving the next cutscene block, like, such a big... Like, I'm beating it up quite a bit. It's not that bad. I'm making it sound like it's the worst part of the game. It's not. It's just a massive... It's basically a plot dump. It's just a big, massive plot point. I don't want to say plot point because that implies it adds some, like it's adding a big thing. It's very big plot relevancy. So I have to be careful with how I pace it because I can't cut it in half.
Sleepy.
I can't cut it in half because that's gonna harm the effect of it. Today's the day we break out of here, huh? Everyone ready? Manana take many, many rests so that they can run flashy-dashy. Or so that can run flashy-dashy. The time that Ghondor specified is about the beginning of outdoor work. It's after the beginning. We should keep our heads down and work until she gives the signal. We'll have to listen to that... to that shithawk again, okay. I forgot about the insult of shithawk. Well, shitehawk, but whatever. I forgot about that, that's funny. For some reason I got Mr. Leahy from Trailer Park Boy vibes. My brother was obsessed with that movie, so he would watch everything Netflix had on it constantly, on loop. So the second the final episode played, just go right back to the next one. Good grief, I wish I was that persistent with watching anime. I only watch like most shows I only watch like once, unless it's Full Metal Alchemist, and then I've watched it like 12 times, but goodness, I wish I could do that. Last time, though. Bread and stay concentrated. Right, time to get everything together for the escape. When we're all sorted, let's go to the central cell block. Yeah, because my brother has the ability to watch a few shows.
The beds here are awful. I barely slept a wink.
Your snoring could have fooled me.
Watch a few shows a million times. Which is impressive because it's the opposite of me, where I can watch a million shows only like once or twice. Because to me, experiencing it is the fun of watching it again, or watching a show, watching it a million times isn't fun to me. Okay. Map. Where's the outside of the actual, like... Okay, there it is. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm going to double check. Do I have... Okay, no, that's shared secret. Yeah, because I think shared secret is one that I have to do to get that one done. This one is whatever. No, yeah, because ATI actually has two. It has... Teaches Teachers was up there. Okay. I'll do those eventually. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.